Only those who are prepared turn an opportunity into something great. And being prepared only comes through intense focus and regular discipline. Through every shot, sprint, pass, and play, it's the continued commitment to making everything more perfect, which separates those who are average from those who are exceptional. So it's time to turn an opportunity into something great.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
Lions, it's time to win.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
On your feet, Lions fans, here are the starters for your Missouri Southern Lions. At guard, 5'5" senior from Arlington, Texas, number 11, Kenya Wilson Brown. At guard, 5'11" senior from Naperville, Illinois, number 14, Tammy Marisi. At guard, 5'7" junior from Dallas, Texas, number 24, Deb Holcomb. At guard, 5'8" senior from St. Charles, Missouri, number 44, Sharice Winky Jones. And at forward, 6' sophomore from Carrollton, Texas, number 30, Bree Shavers. Lions are coached by Rhonda Hubbard. She's assisted by Ronnie Russell and Kate Frazier. Lions team physician is Dr. Robert Lawrence, and the team physician assistant is Edwin Mwangi from Freeman Sports Medicine.
Right, a 7-point win against Northeastern State. They won 62-55. Bree Shavers back in. She's going to put two up here to start this one. Talk about Bree Shavers coming in, being an important part of this Missouri Southern Lady Lions offense. And this is a team that come out with the same starters as usual. Kenya Wilson Brown, Deb Holcomb, Bree Shavers, Tammy Marisi, and Sharice Winky Jones down low for the Lions tonight in this one, as they are 7-1 on the year. Ball is forced inside by Northeastern State, and a good bounce there. Shot is up and good by Tanya Meyer. That's her first of the game. It's 5-2 quickly. This is a 2-6 Northeast State team, and a quick three-point play there by Bree Shavers. She puts it up and in, and is fouled on the play. She'll have a chance for three if she can convert on the free throw. There we go, talking about how important Bree Shavers is and already making plays early on.
Exactly, doing what she does best, getting up the body and, making herself, a factor down low.
She can step outside, she can go down low, she does it all. Shavers' free throw is no good. Rebound just about went to Sharice Jones, but lands in a Bearcats' hands. They're going to push it up here. That's Macy Williams, as we said, out of Iowa. Jasmine Howe, the junior, we said she's out of Australia, so a little bit of a distance for that girl here. She finds herself playing for the Northwest Missouri State Bearcats. They are also 0-2 in the conference in the MIAA, so they have not won a conference game. They're looking forward to this one here against Missouri Southern, who's only lost once in the conference. Three-point shot quickly put up. No good. Rebound goes to Kenya Wilson Brown as the shot clock just ran out before she shot that three-pointer. Good defense by Missouri Southern. Wilson Brown around the left side puts it up and one. Kenya Wilson Brown, three-point opportunity right there. So we're seeing two really quick plays. Missouri Southern, they're really attacking the basket early on. And Kenya Wilson Brown, more of a playmaker than really a scorer. She passes the ball a lot. And she puts this one up and gives it the free throw. 3 points early on for Kenya Wilson Brown. who we saw play 45 minutes straight in the game earlier on this season, didn't score once, but man, she had some good passes.
Exactly. She puts in great minutes for the Lions, and she's always, whenever she's in there, the offense is clicking, and it's just a good thing that she's in there.
Runs right through her for sure. Long shot rebounded by Deb Holcomb, who's going to take it around the left side. And double teamed quickly. He finds Wilson Brown at the top of the key, who's going to drive it. Nice pass by Sharice Jones, and a great play by Wilson Brown to set it up as Jones is fouled on the shot. There we go. Wilson Brown finding the open player, just like she always does. Good vision at the point guard position, Wilson Brown. Really strong senior point guard out of Arlington, Texas. Free throw. First one is good for Sharice Jones. Southern's out to an 8-5 lead early on here in this first quarter of action. As you said, Missouri Southern coming off the win against Northeastern State here at home. It was a good win for them after they bounced back after their first loss of the season. Second free throw is no good by Sharice Jones, one of the leading scorers for the Lady Lions this season. Macy Williams is going to dump it down inside to R.B. Benson, and it's thrown away quickly. No, it's saved. Goes right into Wilson Brown's hand. She's going to push it up. She's got a chance with numbers here. Brown takes it herself. Foul is called very late on the play, but Wilson Brown will be at the free throw line. Looked like Brown had Sharice Jones, or Deb Holcomb it was, going down the right side. Had 2-on-1, but she took it herself.
Now, how about Wilson Brown? She's not a big scorer, but she's driving to the basket, and it's like she's trying to score, and that's not really like of her.
You have to wonder if Coach Rhonda Hubbard maybe put it, on Wilson Brown, saying we need you to put some more points up as well. Playing good minutes and playing good defense, and let's see some points. And she's already got 4 in this one as she knocks down her first free throw attempt here of 2. Second free throw right here for Wilson Brown, third of the game, up and gets the bounce. And this Southern team's attacking the basket early. They're finding success. Harvey Benson's going to push it up here for the Northwest Missouri State Bearcats. Stolen by Kenya Wilson Brown again. She's got it up ahead to Sharice Jones, wide open. Jones lays it soft off the backboard. And another quick play by Missouri Southern. They're getting points in a hurry here, 12-5, with 6:45 to go in the first quarter. Playing really good defense as they just got a nice turnover. Wilson Brown, those hands are quick. Top of the key is Taylor Scholl. She swings it all the way over for a three-point opportunity. Is up and no good. That shot was by Jasmine Howe, and she missed everything there. Brown on the rebound. Sharice Jones getting told what play to call. Top of the key, dumps it down into Holcomb. Holcomb bounces off and blocked that time by Shelby Mustaine. Ball goes to the Bearcats. Looked like all ball in that one too. I'd say that's a good call.
If you look at this Northwest team, it looks like a lot of girls here they're recruiting from Iowa, which is, a different state.
But a lot of them are from Iowa. So is Timber Scheckinger. She's the one that just made that bucket for Northwest, I apologize. So you're right about that. They found some success in recruiting out of Iowa, and it's showing here because that's where most of their players are from. Bree Shavers puts a jump shot up, no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Timber Scheckinger. So Northwest Missouri State pushing it up here. Got it around the left side, is trying to get it inside, but they're not going to be able to, and it's going to be a double dribble called on Jasmine Howe. She turns it over again for Northwest Missouri State, and now the Lions are going to sub here. Jensen Maydew stepping in, as well as Drew Clark, giving Deb Holcomb and Bree Shavers a breather.
Everybody know who they're guarding.
We've seen this more often than not, though, happen these last couple of games, Hank. They're running a offense with Wilson Brown and Drew Clark, a smaller offense with more guard play.
Exactly. They're not really focusing. They're focusing on the shots. Because all of them are pretty good shooters that we're going to see here with Drew Clark with her 3, and she's going to nail it right away.
Clark, deep three-pointer. We've seen that a few times this season as well. Drew Clark can really hit it from anywhere outside. She has limitless range.
I think that's what they're trying to do. Just kind of trying to get it outside. Make their shots, because that's what they're best at. Making the threes.
You're right, and it adds to the speed as well. Aspect of it, as they have a lot of it out there right now. Those Missouri Southern screen set here for Aubrey Benson, but it's going to be a foul called against Missouri Southern. See who they tag it on here. It's going to, I believe they got Deb Holcomb. They got Wilson Brown. That's her first of the evening as they get a media timeout here with Missouri Southern leading 15-7 here early on, and Kenny Wilson-Brown leads the way with 5 points. How many times have we said that this season? Yeah, not many, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, like you said like you said earlier, that one game where she played 45 minutes, she didn't score 1 point, but when she was out there, I mean, it was a big key to their success because when she's out there, everything works for them.
She is the point guard for Missouri Southern and runs the offense very well for Coach Rhonda Hubbard. And I think it's important to mention too, Drew Clark stepping in and just seconds into her playing time knocks down a long-range three-pointer.
Yeah, exactly. Drew Clark and Jason Maydew, they're kind of the sixth men, or sixth woman, I guess you can say, for this Missouri Southern Lions team. I mean, they're always getting in good minutes, and it's almost like they could start probably anywhere else in the MIAA. I mean, they're both really good players. They're both pretty young for the most part. They're both sophomores, and, you know, they're the type of people that a coach wants on their team.
Both sophomores out of 2 different states, Maydew from Kansas and Drew Clark's out of Oklahoma, so good finds there by Missouri Southern. And you're right, they do provide good 6-man action. Jensen Maydew especially recently has had some really good minutes for Missouri Southern coming off the bench, and a really versatile player in Maydew. As we see here, already 3 turnovers for Northwest Missouri, and we are just a little under halfway through the first quarter, so some sloppy play by them. Missouri Southern is taking advantage, scoring points off those turnovers too. Inbounds play here for Northwest. They get it to the top of the key. And down inside quickly. Double team, but a nice move there by Timber Scheckinger. That's her second bucket of the game. A really nice two-step right there.
Scheckinger had really good position on Sharice Jones right there down low.
She did, in the pass was right there to her. Wilson Brown's going to get it over to Deb Holcomb, who's going to take a deep 3 up and no good off the back rim. Rebound, Drew Clark offensively. Good run down by Drew. She's going to get it all the way to the top of the key. Sharice Jones right back to Drew Clark, looking to get it inside. Does down into Maydew. Jensen Maydew finds Holcomb, who's going to drive it in. Jump step, pass to Shavers. And Sharice Jones, apologizes, and she knocked it down. Couldn't get the names right there. Sharice Jones with her second bucket of the game, and she can hit that mid-range jumper all day. We've seen that for sure. Crowd getting into it here a little bit as it's whiteout night in Missouri Southern. Quickly rebounded up there by Wilson Brown. She's going to get it all the way up back to her. Thought about taking a 3, but she doesn't shoot those too often. Drew Clark on the right side of the wing gets down in low to Maydew, spins around quickly. Maydew's going to back it up. Spin move up and knocks it down, but they're going to call it travel before the shot. Must have taken an extra step there. She's tagged with the turnover. Deb Holcomb will take a seat here for Missouri Southern, and that will let Chelsea Henry get her first minutes of the night. Good player coming off the bench, the freshman from Neosho, Missouri. Macy Williams pushing it up here for the Bearcats. Gets it over to Taylor Scholl. Looking for room, none given. Shot taken there, a little open space for Tanya Meyer, and she misses. Rebound goes to Missouri Southern. Drew Clark really pushing the tempo here, trying to get this offense going a little bit. 17-9, they lead. Inside of Kenny Wilson-Brown, who had an open look, picked up her dribble and found Chelsea Henry. Drew Clark kind of running that point guard position now for Missouri Southern, letting Wilson-Brown get a little bit of action on the wing. This proves the versatility there. Drive by Drew Clark all the way to the hoop. Passes it to Sharice Jones with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Jones can't get it to go as her shot's off. Rebounds to Northwest.
Kind of sloppy offense right there by Southern. You know, they weren't really doing much right there, and I think Hubbard's a little disappointed on how, you know, their players didn't move without the ball, and they were just kind of standing, and that's why Northwestern just kind of they're just shoving them down the throat.
That's been kind of an issue for Missouri Southern, is kind of getting that offense a little less stagnant. They don't want anybody standing still and want everybody moving at all times, and that's when it works best for sure, as we've seen this year. Jensen Maydew has it at the top of the key. She's going to let Drew Clark take over. We see a couple of subs. One sub getting ready to come in here from Missouri Southern. Going to be passed all the way over to Wilson Brown, who's got 9 seconds. They're running the shot clock down again as Missouri Southern. Maydew takes a shot at the top of the key and can't get it off the front rim. Out of bounds off of Chelsea Henry to Northwest. So we see Kayla Kavinsky coming in here as well as Desiree Berg. They're going to step in for Missouri Southern, give Wilson Brown and Sharice Jones a break here.
Give credit to Northwest Missouri. They're playing pretty good defense. Two possessions in a row. They've got the shot clock down to under 5 seconds each time, and give credit to them.
Yeah, they're forcing Southern to run down every possession so far, even though they are down 8. Three-pointer is no good that time. by Tanya Meyer. Rebound goes to Chelsea Henry. She chased it down and finally got it there over to Drew Clark, who's going to push it up at the floor here for Missouri Southern. Berge has it up the top of the key. Had a little bit of space, but decided not to take it. Drew Clark getting the offense going. We see it shifting all the way to the right here for Southern. Chelsea Henry's going to drive to the hoop, puts up a floater off the board. Can't get it to go, but she does get fouled.
They're going to call it here.
You're right. They're going to call it against Chelsea Henry. I didn't think they were going to at first. Thought they called a blocking foul, but
they're going to discuss it a little bit.
Making sure it was on Henry, I believe. It will be tagged Chelsea Henry's first foul of the game as she drove in. Had an open lane, too.
It's like I think the ref on the top was going to call block, but the ref on the bottom was looking like a charge right away.
I think you're right, so both had different ideas here.
But you know, the guy on the bottom definitely had a better angle on that one.
Right, and he's going to overturn the call too, for sure, because of the better angle, is what Hank is saying there. 17-9, still Missouri Southern with an 8-point lead, trying to jump out here even farther earlier in this first quarter. Northwest having a little trouble against the stagnant defense. Shot is up, and it's going to be a foul. Tanya Meyer went up and was fouled, and they're going to get Berg on this one. Berge's first foul of the basketball game. Tanya Meyer's going to have 2 chances at the free throw line. She has scored once in this one. First free throw is up and good. Tanya Meyer out of Sioux City, Iowa. There you go, Hank, another Iowa player for Northwest Missouri. There are a bunch of them, too. We're looking down this list, this roster here. 2 of 2 from the line there is Tanya Meyer. I'm counting at least 6. I don't know about you, but at least 6 players on the Northwest team are from Iowa.
I think I got 7 on there,
7,
Patrick.
yeah, I may have missed one. So 7 players for the Bearcats out of that state. Definitely recruiting central for them. Kavinsky gets it down inside. Chelsea Henry on the spin move goes up and can't hit it. Looks like she lost the basketball there a little bit going up with it. Rebound Taylor Scholl.
Chelsea Henry, she missed a wide open Drew Clark on the top of the key. That probably would have been a for sure 3.
And you have to think they were looking for that too, the way she shoots it. Scholl had it in the corner. Going to drive it baseline now. Puts it up and no good. Rebound Desiree Berge. Drew Clark really trying to get the tempo up here from Missouri Southern. They play a fast-paced offense when they can, and it works for them most of the time. Inside quickly to Chelsea Henry, but it's going to go off Henry's hands, out of bounds to Northwest. Chelsea Henry's really working down low, just hasn't got the opportunity yet to convert as well as she usually does. Really good player out of Neosho, Missouri, here in Joplin now. Swing it down inside quickly does Northwest. She's guarded by Desiree Berge. Shot is up. It's going to be a foul called against Berge, as that was Shelby Mustaine who got it down low, and she'll be shooting 2 free throws here. It's Berge's second foul, I think, already. It is. It's her second foul, and she's coming off the bench, so you know that's something that Coach Rhonda Hubbard's going to check here. We're just 17 seconds to go. First free throw is up and good by Mustaine. Her first point of the game, junior out of Jefferson City, Missouri. We found a Missouri player out of this one, Hank. Diamonds in the rough there. Second free throw is up and
lane violation on Northwest.
You're right, they did call it on Northwest, so no free throw there, as it was good, but it doesn't count. 17 seconds. Southern's going to hold for this last shot here in the first quarter. They were up by 9.
There's a set play here coming, I think, for Coach Hubbard. Got Henry wide open on the corner. Let's see if they're going to give it to her.
Kavinsky decided to take it herself, and they're going to get a charge called against Kayla Kavinsky with 6 seconds. And you're right, Chelsea Henry was wide open in the right-hand corner. And I thought they were going to toss it out there, like you said, but Kavinsky took it herself. Turns the ball over. 17-12, 5-point lead. 5 seconds. Northwest going to have to move it up here if they want to get a shot off. It's going to be Macy Williams. Puts it down and low. It's going to be stolen by Desiree Berge, and that will end the quarter. Their score is 17-12. Missouri Southern now to a 5-point lead. We'll be right back here on KGCS TV.
Spirit Squad.
Orient Express of Webb City invites you to try our delicious Chinese food, takeout or delivery. We use all white meat and make all our own sauces. We also provide catering for your special event. Our new Webb City location at 1206 West MacArthur Drive is ready to serve you. Check out our menu on our website and like us on Facebook too. Call in your order now. Orient Express, serving fresh and delicious Chinese food. That's Orient Express in Webb City.
Hello, my name is Jeremy Jones. I'm a public relations major at Missouri Southern State University. You're watching KGCS TV Channel 22, Joplin, Missouri.
And welcome back to Southern Sports Sunday. Missouri Southern Lady Lions out here against the Northwest Missouri State Bearcats. You see a turnover quickly by the Bearcats as we just resumed play. Starting of the second quarter, Missouri Southern out to a 17-12 lead. They were up by 8 at one point. Lead has been cut down to 5 here.
Northwest Missouri, they're doing a pretty good job at playing pretty good defense, but their offense is not doing much.
They're playing against a tough Lions defense for sure, as the Lady Lions not giving much room inside, and that's where Northwest is trying to get to. We have Kenny Wilson-Brown leading the way with 5 points for the Lions. Inside to Bree Shaver, spin move with the right hand up and no good, just a little strong. Rebound goes to Tanya Meyer. As soon as Southern starts knocking those down, though, you have to think there's going to be some problems for Northwest because they're letting the ball get inside on them very easily.
Exactly, and Missouri Southern State, they can match up well down low because they got some big girls and they can do what they want to do down low.
Yeah, they usually can. This one's going to get down low to Tanya Myers up and she's going to be fouled. So they're going to get the foul on Bree Shavers here. Tanya Meyer will be at the free throw line. She's already hit 2 of them tonight.
Tanya Meyer and Bree Shavers, that's a good matchup to watch. They're both playing pretty hard down low, and they're both, about the same height, and they're both playing a pretty good game so far.
Yeah, Tanya Meyer 5'10", and Bree Shavers is 6 foot, so just about even right down there. And even body girls that they are having a good matchup against each other too. Second free throw is good, as 2 of them there for Tanya Meyer. She now has 4 points from the free throw line on this one. Kenny Wilson-Brown running the offense for Missouri Southern. 5 turnovers apiece in this one for both teams in the first quarter. Something we talked about Missouri Southern trying to cut down on. Wilson-Brown drives with the left hand, lost the ball, but it's going to go off the foot of Jasmine Howe from Northwest. Missouri goes to Missouri Southern. Wilson-Brown going to inbound it here. Trying to run a play here. Missouri Southern, they get it right to Sharice Jones. Drives it in the lane, strong with the right hand and puts it in. Sharice Jones with her 3rd basket of the game. 7 points on the night. She had a free throw as well. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Wilson-Brown. She's playing some good defense in this one. Those hands are quick. Already got a couple steals, does Wilson-Brown.
She's definitely a quick player. She's definitely a quick athlete.
Yeah, everything about her is quick for sure. Drive inside by Northeast is no good. That was Timber Scheckinger. She couldn't get it to fall. Wilson-Brown going to push it up here, trying to get Deb Holcomb open. And she's going to get it to her over here on the right side. Holcomb had a couple players flashing. They're really getting those players flashing down low in the lane, open to Bree Shavers and Sharice Jones if they want them. Screen set there by Wilson-Brown off the pick and roll. Brown shot is no good. She had the open layup and just missed it. Really good pick and roll play there on Missouri Southern. We haven't seen that very much this year. You don't see a lot of pick and rolls in women's basketball.
Yeah, it's not really a common thing for women's basketball. You see it more in the higher levels of men's basketball, but not much in the women's sport.
Just about worked, though, that time, as Taylor Scholl has it at the top of the key here for Northwest. She's quickly met, though. Sharice Jones Guardian Arbery Benson down in low, and it's going to be off of Northwest Missouri. It's going to go off Tanya Meyer, so Missouri Southern going to get it back. 6th turnover of the game for Northwest Missouri State Bearcats, who we said are 2-6 on the year, 0-2 in the MIAA. So you know they're looking for that first conference win.
Exactly. What a win to come here and do it if they can, but let's see how the rest of the game goes on.
They're playing a pretty stingy Missouri Southern basketball team. This is a good women's basketball team for sure, but just one loss on the year that was taken into overtime as well, and it was a tough one, but one they could have won.
Yeah, the lack of turnovers that Missouri Southern could have had, that could have been a W easily for them.
Right, it could be undefeated for sure. Still playing very well. Another run down to the shot clock here, hang 4 seconds to go inside of Bree Shavers, who had a nice open look and puts it down with just about 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
Now watch Shavers body up Meyer here, right? They got contact going whenever she goes down low.
Taking it against her, puts it up, and gets it to go. Meyer won that battle this time. You're right, though, that's a good matchup. We can definitely keep an eye on down low, as long as both of them stay out of foul trouble. Bree Shavers, top of the key, gives it to Wilson Brown, who's going to go all the way around here. Sharice Jones trying to get something going on her offensive side. Deb Holcomb with a nice crossover dribble, but lost the ball. It's knocked out of her hands.
By Meyer, looks like. Meyer knocked it out of her hand right there.
She did, and Missouri Southern with the turnover. Gives it right back to Northwest State.
Now watch the battle down low again. Right.
They're a win. They're forcing it to her for sure. Bree Shavers is going to be tagged with the foul. That's her second. So she'll come out of the game. Caleb Kavinsky's back in, and we're seeing Jordan Dinier in for the first time.
Meyer and Shavers are both coming out after that play.
It'd be interesting to see the second that one of them subbed in if the next one isn't subbed in, right after.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it is a very good matchup. And they're going to get a foul called against Missouri Southern as they're going to get Deb Holcomb. The player was falling over, and they're saying that she shoved her. Off the ball foul, 21-16, Missouri Southern with the lead, and foul trouble is looming for the Lions. Quickly inbounded here. It's going to be a drive on the baseline, and they're going to get another foul on Missouri Southern.
Kavinsky right there.
Kavinsky picks up, you're right, she's going to pick up her first. That's 4 quick fouls here, and we are less than 3 minutes into this one. Second quarter, 21-16 is the lead. Missouri Southern had an 8-point lead at one point. Inbounds play quickly. It's going to be a jump ball called there. Nice play by none other than Wilson Brown. Ball was thrown into Sheck dribble. Wilson Brown got her hands in there again and gives the ball back to Missouri Southern. And like you said, I think she's one of those girls that just makes plays that aren't going to show up on the stat sheet, but they show up big time at the end of the game on the scoreboard for sure, as she makes a lot of good defensive plays and does a lot of the intangibles.
Looks like I was gonna say Northwestern might be in a zone, but I don't think they are. They might be. Kind of hard to tell.
They're jumping out there on the man kind of as soon as it's out there. I think they are at a little bit of a 3-2. Top of the key, Kayla Kavinsky is going to put it up and no good off the backboard. And that time it was ran down to 3 seconds on the shot clock for Missouri Southern. They're still using all of those possessions, trying to get an open shot. They get it inside to Shelby Mustang. She's going to set a screen here for her teammate, Macy Williams, who's going to take a three-pointer up and no good. Short rebound, Kenya Wilson-Brown. She's pushing up, trying to get some numbers. Has Jordan Dinier open, but didn't see her down the floor. Kayla Kavinsky thought about another three. She can knock those down for sure. Player out of Florida. Swinging it all the way to Kavinsky in the corner. You know she wants to take another one of those if she can. Wilson Brown with 8 seconds. Kavinsky denies another three. Puts a shot up this time and way off on the side of the backboard. Rebound to Dinier, and she's going to be blocked. Ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to get a shot clock violation against Missouri Southern.
Oh, that zone, it looks like a zone. I think it's kind of working out because, Southern, they use a lot of motion and screening, and without, when they're not manned up, it's kind of a little different for them.
Yeah, they're used to playing against a man defense, and Northeast is running this 3-2